So we're going to start this run off on 11-3. I really want to test my metal against the Thundering Manifestation here, mainly just because it's a boss that can't be frozen. So I feel like this is kind of the true test. You have to dodge, you have to aim, you have to move.
I'm a little low on energy.
And things hurt.
Stabilize.
My will embodied.
And this one's particularly pesky.
Rest and rebuild. Covenants of the deep.
See, and I feel like with Kokomi, I can just kind of heal through it. Just let it be on top of me, which is really nice. Shift back up. Get some quills.
Born of ice and frost.
Aim for a little bit here. Still got a minute and a half, so I feel like we're in really good shape. Dodge that. I like the numbers I'm seeing, though. Get some more quills. Get some healing in here, too. Alright, we're doing good. I think we got him. Still got a minute left, so.
Take your true form.
Kind of was hoping he would move back into the burst area there, but he did not. I don't think it's gonna matter. Just gotta shoot him a few more times. There it is. Perfect. Cool. And I lost Ganyu there right at the last second, but that's fine. Alright, so we've got the first half of floor 12 here. We are using the Eula team here because of the fact that Ganyu just does not work well here. I can't freeze this boss. It's constantly moving around. Not being able to freeze is a huge disadvantage. So we're just going to power through this part with Eula and Raiden. And we'll use Ganyu's strengths a little bit more in the second half. Just need him to sit down, bring in his little minions. There we go. Okay, which one is it? I think it's this one here. Perfect.
Cryo incarnate. My will embodied.
Okay.
Illusion shattered.
Push them down. I think as long as we leave 8 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, I can do the second half. I think we should have no problem with that. Just burst in. Get lots of normal attacks in to affect the ley line disorder, and there we go. Alright, here we go. So first we got to deal with the wolves here. Not terribly difficult. I'm just going to keep them frozen. Bomb them with Ganyu. And again, just keeping everything frozen is the key. Anything that can be frozen, this team is really strong. Really, really strong. Okay. Get our shield up. Right. Now I brought Xingqiu for this just because there's so many water shields here. And I have Kokomi to also kind of thin the herd a little bit. We just need the Pyro Lectors shields to come up. That's going to be the ticket here. Okay. Perfect. Whittle him down. We don't want him to stay permanently frozen because of the fact that we need his shield to come up first. We're going to burst him down here with Kokomi and Xingqiu. Just get that shield down any way possible. Almost there. Got him. Come on. Got him. Perfect. Easy. So now we have the Primo Geovishap. We're going to do some normal attacks here. We really just want to shred that defense from the ley line disorder, and then we can go in. Now the nice thing about this team is I do a lot of normal attacks. I mean, Eula, during her burst sequence, I'm doing a ton of normal attacks, shredding the defense from the disorder. Goes a really long way. I mean, look at that damage. And then even Raiden's burst, I mean, she gets a lot of normal attacks in too. So we're just shredding the defense from the disorder. And that really, really goes a long way here. I mean, look how quickly we just take it down. Easy. Super easy. Now, on this side, we have to deal with these Hydro shields, and this is going to be a huge pain. So that's why I brought a ton of cryo here.
This is long overdue.
Because we really just need to get rid of these shields. Kazuha does a really good job. Now, it's a shame I don't have Kokomi because I can't freeze him, but we can definitely make do still.
As one with wind and cloud.
Alright, here we go.
By ordinance divine.
But honestly, freezing them is kind of annoying because when they are about to get into their shield phase, they'll stay frozen and then they won't even shield up. So it's almost better to just not even deal with it. And obviously they kind of freeze themselves once the shields are up, so. Still got a solid minute here. Should definitely be fine. As long as I don't die.
Born of ice and frost.
But yeah, it's nice that the shields kind of work against them, because then all of a sudden now they're constantly freezing.
Adorn my night into the wind. That hurts.
And then Shenhe even does a lot of good work here. I mean, her burst is constantly applying cryo. And there it is. Okay, now we're on chamber 3 here.
By ordinance divine. Transfiguration.
Really need these guys to clump up.
Think you can bully me? Look at you, Booza.
I'm gonna keep them frozen. I'm gonna take advantage of the freeze here. Keep them both together. Keep them frozen. Yeah. Okay, let's go one more round here.
Transfiguration.
Okay, perfect. This should finish him off. Beautiful. Okay.
Think you can bully me? Can't handle your
Now we just need these guys to come together. We're also going to freeze them.
Blaze over.
This works.
No touching.
Yep, okay, they're together. It's beautiful. You love to see it. And they're so big, it's so easy to shoot them too.
Diana special. Unleash. Hold the line.
Wait, we're gonna do it one more time.
All hail. Access denied.
Just a beautiful rotation. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Yeah. Beautiful. Love it. So good.
More speed.
Okay, we've got about a minute and 20 seconds to take care of this Maguu Kenki.
This is order.
Let's hope this
You can't run.
works.
Lights out. There is no escape. Crush.
Start by bursting
Blood
in.
of frost.
Don't let me down, Eula. Don't lose your shield.
I condemn you.
Go, come on. Okay,
Solidify.
now
Shine
Raiden
down.
burst.
Torn to oblivion.
Go. Got 45 seconds. Okay, switch back to Zhongli.
Order guide you.
Do a burst to avoid the attack with iframes.
Solidify.
Punishment.
Okay,
Beg for mercy.
see if we can get Eula in here again. We're gonna burst with Raiden again. 20 seconds. think we've got it. We've definitely got it.
Shudder.
Yeah,
Freeze
definitely
to the
got
core. Eye for an eye.
it. 8, 7, 6. There we go. Nice. Okay, good finish there. All right, there we go. 36 stars. Final thoughts on that. Obviously, this Spiral Abyss was kind of a boss gauntlet, so it made it really tough because a lot of the enemies couldn't be frozen. So obviously using Ganyu with Kokomi was really difficult. I had to kind of switch the teams around to make sure they were lined up where I wasn't fighting too many bosses. If you can't freeze them, it's just really difficult. With time ticking, you just can't do it. It's too hard. So maybe if my Ganyu was built a little bit stronger, I could do it. Or maybe if I put in like Bennett for extra damage and just relied on dodging a little bit more instead of shielding, maybe I could get there. But for now, my Ganyu felt a little too weak to be taking on some of the tougher bosses that I couldn't freeze. The other thing is with the leyline disorders. Obviously with floor 12 on the first half of each chamber, there was the leyline disorder where you had to do normal attacks to reduce the enemy's resistances. Ganyu does not work well with that. You're constantly doing charge shots. The charge shots don't affect the disorder. So it was really difficult. I was basically just using Ganyu's extreme power to powerhouse through the disorder and just do as much damage as possible, which did work sometimes, but it was definitely not optimal. Anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. If you found it entertaining, I would encourage you to like and subscribe, and I do hope to see you in the next one.